Helicopter is a type of rotorcraft in which lift and thrust are supplied by horizontally spinning rotors. This allows the helicopter to take off and land vertically, to hover and to fly forward, backward and laterally. These attributes allow helicopters to be used in congested or isolated areas where fixed wing aircraft and many forms of vertical takeoff and landing aircraft cannot perform. The rotor system, or simply rotor, is the rotating part of a helicopter that generates lift. A rotor system may be mounted horizontally as main rotors are providing lift vertically, or it may be mounted vertically such as a tail rotor to provide horizontal thrust to counteract torque from the main rotors. The rotor consists of a mast, hub and rotor blades. Anti-torque. Most helicopters have a single main rotor, but torque created by its aerodynamic drag must be countered by an opposed torque. Some helicopters use other anti-torque control instead of the tail rotor. Here in this picture you can see a tandem rotor aircraft. Tandem rotors are two counter-rotating rotors with one mounted behind the other. The use of two or more horizontal rotors turning in opposite direction is used to counteract the effect of torque on the aircraft without relying on an anti-torque tail rotor. This allows the power normally required to drive the tail rotor to be applied to the main rotor, increasing the aircraft lifting capacity. The next one is coaxial rotors aircraft. Coaxial rotors are two counter-rotating rotors mounted one above the other with the same axis. The next one is intermeshing rotors aircraft. Intermeshing rotors are two counter-rotating rotors mounted close to each other at a significant angle to let the rotors intermesh over the top of the aircraft without colliding. Now you can see a transverse rotors aircraft in this picture. Transverse rotors are pair of counter-rotating rotors mounted at each end of the wing's outrigger structure, now used on tilt rotors. Some early model helicopters had used them. And the last one is an Autogyro helicopter. An autogyro, also known as gyroplane or gyrocopter, is a type of rotorcraft that uses an unpowered rotor in free autorotational to develop lift. Forward thrust is provided independently by an engine-driven propeller. While similar to a helicopter rotor in appearance, the autogyro's rotor must have air flowing across the rotor discs to generate rotation, and the air flows upwards through the rotor discs rather than downwards. Thank you for watching.